Nothing beats a bit of comfort food, especially when it comes in the form of a little bit of relaxed, easy baking. Today I'm going to show you a classic dinner recipe, but you can use this for lunch, you can use this for a snack, and you can make this in a variety of ways depending on your own personal taste. Let's make these beautiful chicken and vegetable pies on the One Pot Chef. First things first, in a small fry pan with a little bit of oil over medium heat, we're going to cook one small brown or yellow onion, which I've just roughly chopped up, and we're going to cook this for a few minutes or until the onions have softened. After a couple of minutes, the onions will have softened and got a bit of colour on them. You can turn off the heat and set these aside to cool while we work on our other ingredients. Into a mixing bowl, I've got some cooked chicken. I bought half a chicken from the deli department of my local supermarket and just stripped all the meat off and roughly chopped and shredded it up. I've made it a bit chunky because I like chunky chicken pies, so that's how we're going with this one. It's probably about 500 grams of chicken meat, roughly about 2 cups. And to that, I'm going to add in 1 small carrot, which I have grated up. I'm also adding in 1 grated zucchini or courgette. Now, here's a little tip. With zucchini, it's got a very high water content, so after grating it, just grab it and squeeze it out to get rid of any excess moisture. This will stop your pies from being too sloppy and it will stop the pastry from going soggy. I'm also adding in half a cup of corn. I'm using frozen corn today. You could also use frozen peas or fresh if you happen to have them on hand. And add in our sautéed onions. And just gently stir all of that together. Next, I'm adding in 125 grams of cream cheese. I'm using Spreadable cream cheese today because it makes it easier to mix everything together. If you don't have cream cheese, you can use a similar amount of whipping cream, any cream suitable for whipping. I'm also adding in 1 teaspoon of mixed dried Italian herbs, or whatever dried herbs you prefer. And seasoning with a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper. And we're just going to carefully mix all this together until the mixture is combined and smooth and creamy. As you can see, the cream cheese has helped to make this mixture bind together. It'll make it a lot easier to use this as a pie filling. So let's get started with our pastry. I'm using some frozen ready roll puff pastry. You can make your own puff pastry if you wish, but in all honesty, for convenience, I'm just using the frozen today. It takes only a few moments for it to defrost and it's very easy to use. So we've got 1 square sheet here. Now, depending on what kind of shaped pies you want, I'm doing squares, so I just cut each sheet in half and then we put the filling on one side, fold over the other to make a square. If you want triangles, you simply cut it into 4 squares and then you do the same thing but fold it over that way to make a triangle. We're just going to put some of our mixture on each of these rectangles of pastry. Simply fold over one end to the other, like so. And then simply seal the edges by pressing down with a fork, like so. Now this is important. You want to take a knife and just create a little hole in the top. This is a steam vent because when we cook this, the filling is going to generate a bit of steam. And if there isn't a hole for it to come out, the pie will just get bigger and bigger and then it will pop and explode in the oven. We don't want that. So just a little hole on the top of each pie. I ended up with 8 pies, that's 4 sheets of pastry, and I've split them between 2 trays because they're kind of too big to put all on one. So what we've got now is 1 egg, which I've just beaten up in a cup, and I'm just going to brush this egg over the top of each of the pastries. That way they'll get nice and glazed and golden when they cook in the oven. And our chicken and veggie pies are ready to go into the oven. Preheated oven, 200 degrees Celsius, about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to bake them for about 20 to 25 minutes or until the pastry is puffed and golden. And here we have our freshly baked chicken and vegetable pies straight out of the oven. They look absolutely gorgeous. We're going to allow them to cool on the tray for about 5 minutes because the inside is going to be absolutely roastingly, boilingly hot. And then they'll be ready to serve. I've cut one of the pies in half so we can see the inside. You can see those beautiful chunks of chicken and the veggies, the corn, the carrot, the zucchini. And it's all sort of bound together with this lovely cream cheese mixture which is sort of bonded to become a sauce. These are so tasty, you are going to absolutely love these. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I cannot wait to dive in and have a taste of this. I'm just going to grab one of these ones that I cut open. They are still very hot though. Mmm. Oh wow. Oh. Oh. Spilling all over me. The chicken is beautiful and moist and flavourful. The vegetables, lovely and tender. You've got your carrots, the zucchini, the corn. That cream cheese isn't super over the top. It's just this nice little binding sauce that goes with it. It makes it so much nicer because it keeps everything together. It doesn't make everything sloppy and falling out all over the place, although it did just try to escape. I probably should let these cool a little longer before trying to take a bite. Knowing me, impatient. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later. I have a confession to make. I told the teensiest of little fibs earlier because I said I made 8 pies, but actually I only made 6 because when I went to go and grab some pastry out of the freezer this morning, I only had 3 sheets left instead of 4. So I managed to make 6 pies and I've still got some leftover mixture in the fridge. Now, this won't go to waste because this mixture is perfect for making chicken salad sandwiches. You just don't have to worry about cooking it because the chicken's already cooked. The vegetables are fine, you've got a nice raw salad in it, and it really goes well on sandwiches. You can make it for toasties, but I'm personally going to be using this to make some Lebanese bread chicken wraps. They are so easy to throw together. You just basically plop it on and it's a beautiful, tasty lunch. Well, I'm going to go and make my lunch now because I'm hungry. All right, guys, see you next time. Bye.